talk a little bit about how like a lot of these groups end up like kind of tearing themselves apart. Like
Yeah.
the Dells is another example that they ended up making it eventually, but like
Right.
like a lot of these groups, they always seem to have like a lot of problems, especially
Right.
in the early days.
Yeah, I think when I did the research, the problems came from primarily two reasons. Drug use, number one, but then money. And when I say money issues, particularly in the early days, they didn't understand the music business. So they weren't getting their songwriting credits, they weren't getting their publishing. So then they look up 5, 7, 10 years later, they've got these hits playing on the radio, selling all these records. They're not getting any money.
Mm-hmm.
They have to be out on the tour, whether it be the Chitlin circuit or a normal tour, for like months. And I think that then the issues with their managers or the record labels caused them to be upset and they lost their passion and fire for performing. And then, after that goal kind of fades, that's a wrap because then, they're always thinking about money. They're not thinking about the love. The quality of the songwriting will decline. So those are like the two issues. But I really think it's just a lack of education about the music business that really hurt groups. Nowadays, at least they know a little more. They still don't know a lot, but at least they know a little more to at least get their songwriting credits and hold on to their publishing. Because some of these groups, and I know I need to be fact checked, but like I know that Charlie Wilson makes more money from his current releases as a solo
Mm-hmm.
artist than he does from the Gap Band. And those songs have been out for decades, placed in movies, all sorts of things.
Yeah.
But he doesn't make a lot of money off that because of the lack of knowledge on the music business.
Didn't the same
So
thing happen to George Clinton, where he
yes,
basically provided the sound for West Coast hip hop and didn't receive a dollar for it?
no dollars. Like
Yeah.
it's just so that's why I'm very, very passionate about teaching both my students in college about the music business, but also when I'm coaching like artists and other musicians and bands about that. Like I'm very passionate about just setting you up with the basic knowledge so you can make the best decisions so that you can have the long money. Because you don't
Right.
want some random producer or songwriter that has had nothing to do with your career for 30 years getting these checks that should be going to you.
Yeah.
So that's what I think it was
Right.
drugs and then a lack of knowledge about the music business really hurt groups and tore them apart. Feel free to pick up the book, The Quiet Storm, a historical and cultural analysis of the power, passion, and pain, wherever you get your books, whether it be Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, Book Baby, anywhere.
pushplaypods.com